My name is Maureen, Maureen. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't know what had happened, and one moment I felt quite excited in what I should do. The next minute I didn't know if it was a baby, and I didn't really care if it was a male or female. But then I settled down when the nurse came in, and I felt much better. How I was going to cope, or what I should do with this little baby, and follow a routine. But I didn't know what routine, or if I should even word the routine. And I was so nervous. I wasn't very good in analyzing what I should do, and I kept looking at the baby, wondering, was the baby breathing? and what should I do? And should I just leave the baby, or did she need to eat or suck, actually? And I was afraid if I didn't give her enough food or drink, something awful might happen. I just felt very nervous and incompetent. It wasn't like being at work and knowing what I should do and all that. I didn't know what to do and how to do it. Something that happens is something that belongs to, well, the two of us, my husband and I, and it was ours, and we could do not what we like, but well, maybe grandmothers would like to come in, but we could do what we liked, and we could come over and look at this little child that was all ours, and it just was a lovely feeling. And then in the next one was a lovely feeling, and then you got very nervous. It was kind of up and down. It was very difficult at the beginning. It was all right maybe when the baby became maybe a year old, but at the beginning it was very difficult because you didn't know. The baby wasn't reacting, it was just there. Then it would go to sleep, then it would make funny noises. But when the baby was a year old, would react more to sounds, and maybe when it saw your face, maybe, or make noises as if it was talking or reacting to you. So that was a nice feeling. I think they do look at their family very carefully, and they learn to react, maybe not what we would call appropriately, but I wouldn't say good, but or appropriate. Encourage that, and if they do things that are not so good, be just quiet about. But you have to be careful that when I say not do things, that they don't put themselves in harm's way. They have to know when to be careful with things around them, and because you might get hurt, but if you do other things, it's lovely. And your parents seem to like you to do some things, and they feel very good about it. Other times they seem to say not be so comfortable, and they don't congratulate you, and it's very difficult to decide when it's good to do something or when it's not good, and why people say one thing is good or congratulate you, and the other time they're just rather quiet or even say no. Well, and we hope they have good people to support them. All mothers need a lot of support because I think it's a very tiring job and very difficult, and you're responsible for this, for a human, and it needs a lot of help. And if you've got good family around you, or if society is helpful, that is great to bring up a child.